1990, being a young player at Crystal Palace, I was trying to make my way in the game and playing in the reserves on the fringes of the first team. But actually playing for England at that time was a million miles away. But being a supporter of England was very much where I was. So you're then on your summer break. So I remember watching a couple of the games round at a friend's house, having a curry and a couple of beers, and probably had a scarf on at some point as well. So, and I loved the tournament. The tournament captured my imagination, I guess, again, because I was on my summer break. I was watching every single game and videoing the games to watch back and watching individual players. And again, everybody thinks of that tournament as a massive success for England, but the early stages were really tough and stodgy. And I remember Bobby Robson getting all sorts of stick, and they go from a back four to a back three, and that has various tales of how that decision arose. And then all of a sudden, again, you look back and we get out of the group narrowly, really. There's then the game with Cameroon that we're expected to win, and we have to rely on 2 penalties. There's the game with Belgium, which is extra time goal and dramatic finish to that. So on the face of it, it seems like a semi-final and a wonderful tournament, but I'm imagining being in there thinking it's been hard work for long periods, and the margins of being successful or not in international football and tournament football are just so small.
Do you agree, just finally, Gav, do you agree with this view that tournament sort of changed football in this country? It provided the basis for how the game is now, with players and the Premier League and wealth and the excitement of the Premier League. Do you think that tournament was the pivotal tournament?
Well, I think it was a huge boost to the game in England. I think the success of the England team was a massive part of that. I guess the media world was changing, so the spotlight on the tournament, the coverage of the tournament, every tournament that passes by, the media environment around it grows and changes. We're now it's social media, internet, and everything else. But then, and of course, the Italian league at the time was such an iconic league, so we knew a lot of the grounds. We knew that this was a country that really embraced football. I think sometimes people underestimate how big football is in Italy. For me, as a young person growing up, 1982 had a massive impact on me. It was the first World Cup I really remembered, and coming home from school and watching the games. But I think there were some incredible matches in 90, and the fact that the home country did so well, and Schillaci scoring the goals that he did, which was a brilliant story as well. There seemed to be so many stories in the different groups as they evolved, and then the knockout matches as well. So probably up until the final, it was a really amazing tournament to watch unfold.